fans, give yourself a pat on the back. You made it through another offseason. Another season of Prep Sports Extra is here.
Nothing beats it. It doesn't matter what city you're in, what county, what town. Nothing beats it when you have the community coming out. You can smell, you can just smell football.
We have a loaded show for you tonight, including our True Stone Spotlight Game of the Week, featuring two of the best quarterbacks in the entire state facing off. You have Lakeville North's Riley Grossman, as well as Stillwater's Nick Kinsey. We also check in with Edina as the Hornets look to make it back to the Prep Bowl.
I'm Dylan Hudgens, inside linebacker from Minnetonka. The Prep Sports Extra starts now. Roll.
Hi again, everybody. Welcome on into another season of Prep Sports Extra alongside Julia Daniels. I'm Will Hall. We have a fun show ahead tonight, Julia.
Yeah, Will, our spotlight, as mentioned before, a little weather wasn't stopping these two promising programs from taking the field tonight. A little bit of a delay for this one, but they still played nonetheless. Like Will said, two of the top quarterbacks in the state battling it out while I battled the weather for the highlights we've got tonight.
We made it.
You guys are so lucky I had time to fix my hair after standing in this rain. Honestly, though, the video makes it look worse than it was. We pick things up. First quarter, first drive, first play of the game, Lakeville North starting out with a statement. Sam Ripplinger, nearly 70 yards downfield, and he's going to be taken down at the one. And you know what, Will? I bet you won't guess what they do next.
Big Sam?
Ripplinger, again, right up the gut for the 1-yard score. Panthers up 7-0 after a solid PAT. The score of this one right now, they're still playing 14-7, Lakeville North.
First-year head coach Adam Spurrell and Maple Grove are absolutely loaded. The Crimson feature 6 seniors committed to FCS programs, including this guy right here, North Dakota commit Chuck Langama. Nice cut right there, 32 yards to Pater. Maple Grove's defense was swarming early in this one. Scoop and score alert. Oh! Bo Draheim forces a fumble, and it's Ethan Berry rumbling, tumbling, scoop and score. Crimson roll on the road, 55-7 the final. Edina fell just yards short in the 6A Prep Bowl last season. Star quarterback Mason West and the Hornets trying to get back there again this year, connecting here with tight end Jake Bach for the early touchdown in the first quarter. We move to the second, the Junior West back to the air. This time it's South Dakota State commit Trill Sorrell for the tutty. Mace had 3 touchdowns. Hornets win 35-14 the final.
All right, the Skippers at White Bear Lake tonight. The Bears, brand spanking new facility. They open the scoring this season. Porter Cleary fumbles, recovers it all in the end zone just for good measure, and it's 7-0 home team. Minnetonka fires right back with a short pass from Caleb Francois to Duke Richardson. That evens things up. Tonka up 27-10. This one still going, Will.
Bringing you a few extra highlights courtesy of our friends over at NSPN. Wayzata hosting Lakeville South. Trojan scoring here. Oscar Shope to Sam Boo. How about Wayzata? They pull out a stunner, picking up the home win, 17-14 the final.
All right, more 6A action. Eastview hosting Rosemount. The Irish strike first in this one. It's Ja'Kai Hawley, the 9-yard TD run. Rosemount up 7-zip. We move to the second quarter. Irish threatening here. It's quarterback Gavin Caswell rolling to his left. He keeps it.
Look at this
Look
finish.
at that finish in the end zone with the flip.
He landed it.
And Rosemount ends up winning this one 21-3.
Like Suni.
That's right. Park of Cottage Grove hosting East Ridge tonight. Wolfpack down 14-0 when the defense turns into offense. Aiden McKay, the pick 6 to cut the Raptor lead in half, but East Ridge, they got one back. It's going to be Raptor quarterback Cedric Tones who takes this one in. He finishes the night with a hat trick, 3 total touchdowns. East Ridge wins this one 28-14.
They're so well coached, and their power T offense is hard to get ready for, but they're well coached. They would run any offense well. They're down at our place. I think it'll be a battle of a game. You know, they bring back a bunch of production.
Cullen Nelson and Chanhassen hoping to repeat as 5A state champions, hosting Elk River in the opener. Elks take a 12-7 lead here on this 80-yard touchdown run down the sideline from Brecken Kiorish. Chan would answer right back on the ensuing kickoff. This is a senior Ty Jensen stays along the sideline, and it serves him well. 92 yards,
92.
House call. Get Ty some oxygen. Chan back in front, 13-12. We move to the second. The Elks answer back. Levi Harris dumps it to star tailback Gavin Schmidt. What an effort. He does the rest. Elk River with a huge road win, 44-22
Wow.
the final.
Well, we stay in East Carver County with Chaska hosting Alexandria tonight. This one was all Cardinals. Chase Thompson goes deep to Evan Klutt. That puts them in business deep in Chaska territory. Cardinals finish it off as Brody Berg runs it in for the short score, and Alexandria wins this one 24-6, the final.
Mountain Westonka at SMB tonight. Pick things up in the first quarter. Whitehawks go into the air. Cold drill. This is not a drill, folks. Uncorks a 39-yard tutty to George Eberhardt. Mountain Westonka up 8-zip. Later in the first, drill finds Mason Sabaski for the 19-yard touchdown. Whitehawks roll.
Hot Highlights is sponsored by Truestone Financial.
Hot highlights are back again. Here's the drill. We'll pick our top 3 highlights from this week and reveal them on Monday at 6 o'clock. Then it's up to you to vote until Friday at 2 p.m. and we'll reveal the winner on Friday night's show.
Ooh, there's a lot tonight.
I mean, you're playing against some really good squads, and not only really good squads, but great coaches every week. So but we know that. I mean, and we're built for it, and we're on their schedule too, and they know it. So we're looking forward to it. You know, but you have to take in this league. It's just like the NFL. You got to take 1 week at a time.
That was you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, hey.
Welcome back to Prep Sports Extra. Joined now by Shakopee head coach Ray Betton. Coach, thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
You guys open up the season tomorrow night at home against Hopkins. Your thoughts on that matchup?
You know, hey, you know, you're always excited for the first week. You know, it happens to be Hopkins, and you know our kids have had a great off season. We're ready to go, and I know Hopkins brings in a lot of talent offensively. Their defense was pretty good last year in some areas. I know Coach Chauncey's done a really good job with them getting them ready, so I think it's going to be a good game.
You've talked so much about the confidence that you have in this group. Mm-hmm. Every single time somebody asks you about this roster, you're like, we look pretty good this year. Yeah. What would you say the strengths, without divulging too much, the strengths of the squad are? You
know, you start with the offense first, and start with the guys up front. You know, Trey Boyd and, you know, Nicholas Locke, Sparks. They've 4 of the 5 starters on the offensive line played last year. So if you got that meat coming back and they understand that what we do is always a big deal. And I think our quarterback, Judah Forsberg, he has starting experience. TJ Clark was a starting running back for us last year, all district performer. Braden Klein at receiver. We just have a lot of weapons offensively. And then we got some new guys coming in. So 8 of the 11 starters all have experience from last year. And then defensively, we got to play with speed, and they're a bunch of tough guys. And we always try to say we play the tough man game, tough man football, and we got 11 guys over there. They're going to get after it tomorrow.